The story of the Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, is a foundational narrative in Buddhism. It begins over 2,500 years ago in ancient India. Siddhartha Gautama was born into a royal family in Lumbini, in present-day Nepal, around the 6th century BCE. His father, King Suddhodana, wished for him to become a great king and shielded him from the realities of the world, ensuring that Siddhartha was surrounded by luxury and shielded from suffering. However, despite the opulence and comfort, Siddhartha felt a sense of dissatisfaction and curiosity about the world beyond the palace walls. Driven by a desire to understand human suffering and find a solution to the inherent dissatisfaction of life, Siddhartha renounced his royal privileges and set out on a spiritual quest. He ventured into the world outside the palace and encountered various aspects of human existence: old age, sickness, and death. These encounters deeply affected him, leading him to contemplate the nature of existence and the causes of suffering. For years, Siddhartha practiced asceticism, subjecting himself to extreme self-denial and austerity in search of enlightenment. However, he found that this extreme path did not lead to the answers he sought. Eventually, he abandoned asceticism and embraced a middle way, a balanced approach between indulgence and self-mortification. One night, while meditating under a Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, Siddhartha attained enlightenment, becoming the Buddha, which means the awakened one. During this profound experience, he gained insight into the true nature of reality, the causes of suffering, dukkha, and the path to liberation from suffering, known as the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. After his enlightenment, the Buddha spent the rest of his life teaching others about the path to liberation from suffering. He traveled throughout India, sharing his teachings with people from all walks of life: kings and nobles, ascetics and householders, rich and poor. The Buddha's teachings emphasized ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom. He encouraged his followers to cultivate virtues such as compassion, generosity, and mindfulness, and to develop insight into the impermanent and interconnected nature of existence. The Buddha's teachings were passed down orally by his disciples and eventually written down in scriptures known as the Tripitaka, or Pali Canon. Today, Buddhism is one of the world's major religions, with millions of followers around the globe, and the story of the Buddha continues to inspire people on their spiritual journeys.